Dear brothers and sisters, today I present to you a daily Islamic practice that, if adopted, will transform your lives in astonishing ways. Envision starting your day in a manner that goes beyond merely completing tasks. Think of enriching every moment with genuine blessings, clearing mental confusion, and maximizing each instant of the day. Moreover, the barakah of Allah in this morning practice has the power to renew both your mind and body, inshallah, enhancing your perception of Allah's omnipresence in every aspect of your life. This goes beyond mere efficiency. It is about attaining fulfillment in the mental, emotional, and spiritual realms. However, I caution you that this path is only effective for the brave and committed, those willing to fully surrender and remain steadfast in their practice without faltering. Do not allow yourself to skip steps or succumb to weakness. Only with determination and strength will this practice transform your life. Number 1. Begin your mornings with prayers. The key to outperforming others is by starting the day right, which means rising early, thereby achieving your first victory of the day. Have an unshakable determination to wake up each day. Remember that it is a grave mistake to sleep through favor instead of strengthening your purpose. Wake up early, face the day, and seek closeness to Allah. Avoid being among those who fear leaving their comfortable and warm beds. Many athletes and weightlifters can lift heavy weights, but in the morning they find it impossible to leave their bed. That is a mistaken mindset. Learn to be comfortable in discomfort, toughening and strengthening yourself. Now let's talk about the night. The Tahajud prayer, although not obligatory, holds great value in Islam. It is the time to seek closeness to Allah during the last third of the night, when the world falls silent and your heart speaks clearer. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, promoted this practice, as mentioned in the hadith. The best prayer after the obligatory ones is the night prayer. Think of the last third of the night as the time when Allah opens the doors of His palace to you. Allah, in His greatness, has revealed to us that every prayer made at this specific hour will be received and directly attended to by Him. Imagine this scenario. A Muslim leader invites you to his palace in the early hours of the morning, telling you that you can come after 2:00 a.m., but before Fajr, and he will grant you whatever you wish from his kingdom. Who would refuse such an extraordinary offer? Yet, Allah offers you something even grander. His heavenly palace is open to you every morning, and yet many do not rise early to accept this divine invitation. Consider the magnitude of this opportunity. Brothers, by rising early, you avoid missing out on the immense blessings and favors that Allah, the Most High, has reserved for you. Do not squander this opportunity. The rewards and blessings awaiting you are immeasurable. Number 2. Fasting. Here, I'm not only referring to the ritual fasting of Islam, but also to the practice of delaying your meals. Have you ever noticed that a full stomach often leads to laziness and fatigue? The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, taught that the worst container a person can fill is their own stomach. Certainly, on special occasions, the Prophet, peace be upon him, would sometimes eat until satisfied, but this was exceptional and infrequent. Most of the time, he limited himself to 2 meals a day, and often one of these meals consisted simply of a few dates and water. This approach to eating, which avoids excess, is a practice that not only benefits physical health, but also keeps the mind clear and the spirit willing. It is crucial to learn to control your hunger and use it to your advantage. This becomes a valuable lesson in discipline. It teaches you to exercise self-control, shapes your thinking, and propels you towards achieving your goals. Now, it's important to recognize that each person has their own priorities. For example, if your goal is to increase muscle mass and you're a competitive athlete, fasting in the morning might not be the most suitable for you. But if you're seeking mental clarity, if you want to develop a strong and resilient mind, and you're not a muscle-focused athlete, then I would suggest fasting until you truly deserve to eat. Let me emphasize, fast until you've earned that right. Instead of consuming a hearty meal upon waking up, start with 2 to 4 glasses of water and use that hunger sensation to focus and progress on specific tasks. To achieve your goals and tasks, consider the strategy of starting your day with tea or coffee and commit to engaging in an important activity before consuming food. For instance, you could dedicate yourself to an intense work session, focus on studies, or even exercise in the morning before having breakfast. Why? Because eating can slow you down, decrease your speed, cloud your mind. Conversely, hunger keeps you alert, drives you to be ambitious. Most successful people prefer to be hungry, alert, and attentive, rather than satiated, complacent, and potentially slow. This approach allows you to make the most of your abilities, keeping your mind clear and your energy directed towards achieving your goals. Number 3, read or listen to the Quran. Starting your day by immersing yourself in the words of the Quran is like embarking on the most beautiful and fascinating journey towards your destination. Whether it's a single verse or a whole chapter, every word of the Quran resonates with deep meanings and immense power to enrich your soul. While approaching the Quran as a Muslim, many believe that mastering Arabic or being a scholar is necessary to understand and apply its teachings. However, the truth is that every phrase of the Quran, no matter how brief, offers spiritual guidance and wisdom that can transform your life, leading you on a path of reflection and profound understanding. This approach is incorrect. It is not necessary to be a scholar or recite extensive chapters, nor is it even essential to read. Listening to just a few verses in the serenity of the morning can significantly increase your understanding and perception. Additionally, seeking authentic interpretations of the Quran is an essential path to understanding it as the Sahaba did. The Quran is not like the Bible. We, as Muslims, cannot simply make personal interpretations. The Quran has concrete and precise meanings that were understood by the Sahaba and transmitted through generations. It is up to us to explore and understand these meanings. Study and understand your Quran for the greatest benefit, and do not fall into the mistake of trying to create your own meanings and interpretations. This is the path to true enlightenment and understanding, maintaining fidelity to the teachings passed down. Number 4, dedicate yourself to the pursuit of knowledge. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, stated that seeking knowledge is a duty for every Muslim. It is not limited only to scholars. It is a broader understanding that knowledge encompasses much more than mere religious scholarship. Islamic sciences intertwine beautifully and intricately. It encompasses any area of study, but start primarily with faith and jurisprudence, as they are the pillars of Islam, and without them, you will be disoriented. Remember, it is crucial to learn things that are both beneficial and practical, and this includes worldly knowledge as well. This approach enriches not only your spirituality, but also your ability to navigate and contribute to the world. It is not enough to immerse yourself in books. It is equally essential to connect with those around you. By doing so, you not only become a better and more capable person, but also draw closer to Allah. Nurturing your mind with knowledge is like cultivating a garden full of radiant flowers and fruitful trees. If you aspire to be surrounded by Muslims seeking personal growth and knowledge, we invite you to join our YouTube channel, which thrives day by day thanks to dedicated individuals like you. This is a place where learning and personal improvement flourish, fueled by a community of faithful continuously growing. Number 5, physical exercise. Did you know that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, emphasized that Allah prefers the strong believer over the weak one? He encouraged us to cultivate our strength and stay active, to learn to fight, ride horses, practice archery, run and swim. He taught us that maintaining good physical fitness benefits our being in multiple ways. This does not necessarily mean you should lift heavy weights or run marathons. It's more about adopting simple and effective habits, especially if you're just starting out. Imagine your body as a vehicle, a car you drive daily. For this car to function optimally and take you to your desired destinations, it's essential to care for it and keep it in good condition. Properly caring for your body is fundamental, just as you would with any valuable object. This attention and maintenance not only benefit you, but are part of the teachings of Islam. Understand that bodily care goes beyond appearance or physical condition. It's about being prepared and capable. Are you ready to act in case of emergency to protect yourself, your partner, your children, your family? It's about honoring the body that Allah has granted you. Whether through stretching, walking, calisthenics, weightlifting, high-intensity workouts, or any other form of exercise, find what you're passionate about and make it an integral part of your morning routine. Gradually increase your physical activity, improving your condition and reducing laziness and weakness. Thus, not only will you respect your body, but you'll also be prepared for any challenges life presents. Number 6. Consume a nutritious meal. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, instructed us on the importance of eating in moderation and choosing foods that are beneficial and halal for us. It's essential to nourish both your body and mind with healthy foods after breaking the fast. In the previous advice, we made an analogy of the human body with a vehicle, highlighting that exercise is essential for its care, just as a vehicle needs maintenance for optimal functioning. Following this comparison, let's consider the first meal of the day as the fuel you put into your car. Just as the quality of fuel affects the vehicle's performance, the quality of the foods you consume will significantly influence your health and well-being. Therefore, choose foods that are not only nutritious but also energizing to ensure that your vehicle, your body, operates as best as possible. Just as a car runs better with the right fuel, our body and mind are also intimately connected and react to what we consume. Opt for foods rich in proteins, healthy fats, and beneficial carbohydrates. These ingredients together will provide you with elevated energy and optimal concentration. A balanced diet offers you a perfect mix of everything your body requires. By choosing nutritious and healthy foods, you're not only respecting your body and giving it the best start possible, but you're also following the Sunnah, which will nourish your mind and spirit, inshallah. Therefore, tomorrow morning, carefully consider what you're going to eat and make a decision that benefits both your body and mind. If you want this message to reach more Muslim men, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Write Faithdeen at the end to let me know you made it this far. May Allah reward you for your efforts, brother. Until next time, stay brave and resolved.